people that say 5G are the problem, well, let's just leave that video for a whole nother day.
So yes, the vaccines do contain the virus. But hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome, bienvenidos de nuevo. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed, who has been watching my videos, who has been leaving comments, and let me reintroduce myself to you. My name is Afoma, but for the purpose of my YouTube channel and my Instagram, I have my name backwards, which is Amofa, and my last name is O. So that's why it's Amofa.o, because I think that the creativity in me, which comes through makeup, hair, and any other thing, is like an alter ego version of me. It's officially day 25 of the quarantine in Mexico, and it has been quite eventful, I won't trade it for anything as long as I'm safe and my family's safe, and I can do my part to flatten the curve. It makes me realize how far away from home I am. Even though if I was living in the same environment with my parents, I would stay away from them, knowing that they are older and they're more susceptible to the virus. But just knowing that I have either my brother or my sister just down the road, if at all we are all going crazy, we isolate ourselves together. I just don't have that luxury here. If I want to get home, first of all, borders are closed, flights will be difficult, and it's a 36-hour flight. So first of all, passing through the different airports, because I will probably have to stop in somewhere in America, then somewhere in Europe before I get to Nigeria. All those airport spaces is not just where I want to be at this point in time. So for the few friendships that I have made here in Mexico, if you haven't seen my first year living in Mexico, I'm going to link that video up here so you can see how it was for me in my first year. In fact, immediately after I made that video, I met a group of women, international women, mostly American and Canadians. A good number of the Americans are married to someone from Mexico, so they have family here, or they've lived here for a long time, so they've built their close-knit circles. Then the Canadians, most of the Canadians that I know have actually gone back to Canada because the healthcare system is better there. And for those that maybe are not married to Mexicans, or they are just purely Americans or from other countries, I guess they've built their own tight circles. And then even in as much as you are a friend of theirs, quote unquote, let me put it like that, it's still hard for you to be able to like penetrate inside deeply into the circle. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but that's just how I feel. So I really felt distant from the friends that I've had here, but I am so grateful for the internet, because I'm literally on the phone every day with my brother and my sister.
For those people that say 5G are the problem, well, let's just leave that video for a whole nother day.
Because if 5G will make me feel as if I'm physically besides them, then they should bring it on, because literally internet has been my best friend. We've done challenges. I don't know how many of you've seen the Don't Rush challenge. If you go to my Instagram page, you'll see that I actually did 3. Yes, I did it 3 times. So this type of stuff, watching people's TikToks, browsing around on YouTube, have kept me company, and that's only possible because of what? The internet. But aside that, just before the whole lockdown started, I did meet more black people in Mexico, which was amazing. So aside that, and the fact that my son Kai has been deliberately trying to wreck us financially, because he has not only blocked 3 toilets, he blocked one of them with tissue. Yes, I repeat, tissue, a precious commodity at this time. The other 2 he blocked with like his Hot Wheel cars. Not only has he blocked toilet, he has flooded his bathroom, and his bathroom is connected to his bedroom, so he actually flooded from the bathroom into the bedroom. So that room did get a very good cleaning. But let's get down to the real business of today. I'm out of the job, guys. I don't have any source of income. For those of you that know me before YouTube, I'm actually a pharmacist by profession, but I've never been able to practice since I left Nigeria. Now, moving to Mexico, I had to write the pharmacy board exams in Spanish, and trust me guys, yo hablo español, pero no puedo hablar por un examen o escríbete por un examen en español. Yo hablo con mis amigas y mis amigos en los tiendas o tianguis, los supermarkets, en mi coto, con Uber o ya. Pero por un examen para médicos, farmacéutical, en México, yo no puedo. And see, if Kenna tells me that we're going to stay here for 5 years, I probably would have to learn it to that extent to be able to pass the exam. But guys, for a year, 2 years, I don't think that's worth it. So I decided to ramp up my makeup business, and that's why I started my YouTube channel, to like give everybody an experience of Mexico through my eyes as a black person living in Mexico. Because trust me, we're not that much. We're not as much as other countries. Not only that, as an African living, not African American, African living in Mexico. Then, so I decided to do my YouTube channel and to ramp up my makeup business and then braid hair. And then just for the heck of it, because everywhere I go, we're like, you speak English? Can I practice my English with you? I was like, you know what? Everyone's like, do you teach English? I'm like, no, I don't. I braid hair, I do makeup, I do hairstyling. They're like, yeah, do you teach English? I'm like, I don't teach English. And at the point I was like, you know what? I speak English, it's my native language. I've written TOEFL, IELTS, and I've been proven that I am proficient in both of the exams. So why don't I just teach English? And then I started teaching English, and I actually enjoy it because as an individual, I love to help people. I was practicing pharmacy in Nigeria. I preferred being in the community pharmacies than the hospital pharmacy, because in the hospital pharmacy we don't have a lot of interaction with patients. We're literally just dispensing the drugs and giving it to you, and that's it. But in the community pharmacy, I was able to talk to the patients, to find out about their lifestyle, to find out about what other drugs they're taking, what other food they're taking, like teaching them how to complement everything together, not just about taking drugs. And even though I am a pharmacist, I will tell them, like, literally, you don't need to take this medicine. All you need is to take a lot of vitamin C, which you can get from natural supplements, take some rest, or maybe exercise more. So I felt like I was helping more in the community setting than the hospital. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I've always loved to help people. That's just me. And I realized that as a teacher, I was helping people to be able to be more proficient in English, to be more comfortable speaking English, you know, to be bold enough to talk. Because like they always say, oh, I want to talk like you. And I remind them that in as much as you want to talk like me, I don't have an American accent because I don't speak the American English. I have kind of a neutral accent. So it did give me so much joy being able to teach. But with the whole coronavirus, that's gone. I taught in offices, I had private students, but none of them were able to continue because the private students were mostly mothers and their kids at home. They're not going to try and take classes when they're trying to get their kids' schoolwork done and keep their house from burning down. And in the offices, most of the offices actually withholding part of their salaries. So if they're withholding their employee salaries, talk less of me that's coming to teach English. Obviously, that went down the drain. So as an English teacher, I don't have anything. And now back to makeup and hair braiding. First of all, nobody's going anywhere. Nobody has any events, so they don't need a makeup artist. That's number one. So nobody's booking me for makeup, and I'm so grateful that literally 2 weeks before this whole started, I had like back-to-back hair braiding appointments. But really, nobody wants to get up. Nobody's going anywhere. So I have no source of income coming in for me except for like the cents that I get from YouTube, from you guys watching. But really tough, and now I really understand why hourly paid people are being affected so much. People that have contracts are being affected so much. People that use their hands as their profession are the ones that are really suffering from this whole COVID-19 situation. So this now brings me to like another point that I have, and I completely understand, and I don't know, like I've spoken to some of my friends that are in the US and in the UK, and I know that once this shutdown or lockdown started, they weren't paying school fees. Now my kids' school is making me pay their school fees and giving me a 12% discount. Like, for the month of April, I can understand. We already had 2 weeks holiday with Semana Santa, Semana Pascua, that's like the Easter week in Mexico. So I could understand we're gonna pay school fees, but like to pay in May and June, because there are rumors, parents out there, that school is gonna be shut down for the whole school year, the remaining part of the school year. So I don't see why I'm supposed to pay school fees in May and June when I'm not even making any money to be able to pay the school fees. Like, for me, it seems a bit unfair. And at the same time, I understand that these teachers need a source of income for themselves, but I'm also a teacher and I don't have any students at this point in time. This COVID-19 pandemic, which is happening all over the world, is equally force majeure. Yeah, so force majeure is like an act of God, where like maybe flooding or hurricane or tornado sorts of thing. But this one is even like worse than that, because it's the entire world that is suffering. So why make me pay school fees in May and June and give me just a 12% discount? Like, I don't understand. Please help me to understand. Like, for other classes I could get, but my kids are in kindergarten. Like, really, what? Like, numbers and colors and drawing? I don't think that's good enough, personally. But anyway, that's just me. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. If you had kids in kindergarten, what would you do? So what are you guys doing in this period? I know I finished Money Heist. Sorry, I'm gonna spoil it for anybody that hasn't watched it. But Nairobi, for Nairobi. And you know, funny thing is, I actually watched it in Spanish and it was better for me than watching it in English. Excellent show. If you haven't watched it, do go ahead and watch it. It is on Netflix. Another movie that I watched that is not in English, it's actually in Turkish, but the subtitles are in English, is The Miracle in Cell Number 7. Guys, I cried my eyes out watching that movie. It was so good. People told me to watch Tiger King. We haven't started it. Ozarks, we just started the first episode yesterday. So I'm looking for some other things to watch on Netflix that can keep me occupied. So give me some ideas of what I can watch on Netflix or Amazon Prime. I don't have Hulu, I don't have Disney Plus. And that's it, guys. Your girl is now officially a full-time YouTuber because I don't have any other thing that gives me money. And to be honest, I wish I could be doing something with pharmacy right now, but I guess that's how life is and we have to make the most of it. So in all this, I am grateful for number one, Adam is officially potty trained. Number two, I'm grateful that my husband is able to work from home and still get his full salary. And I just want to encourage everybody out there. I know it seems like this is so hard, it's a long period of time that we're indoors. It's better we're safe than sorry. And look, guys, we need them to come up with a vaccine because we can't stay locked up indoors for the rest of our life. And nobody, like I repeat, nobody should come for me in the comment section telling me that the vaccines are going to contain coronavirus. Look, hey, come closer. If you just come. Every single vaccine in this world contains the inactive form of the virus that they are vaccinating you from. Yes. So yes, it does contain the virus, but that's so that your body is able to fight it internally as it is there without it replicating and duplicating itself and mutating in your body, so that when it comes from outside, the body's gonna be like, hey bro, we already seen that, done that, beaten it, don't come inside. So yes, the vaccines do contain the virus, but they're dead, guys. It's not going to do anything to you. It's not able to mutate or to affect your cells. It's just so that your white blood cells are able to fight it, so that it blocks it off. It's like a shield covering you. So if you've gotten tetanus, BCG, like chickenpox, whatever vaccination you've ever gotten, measles in life, they all have the virus. So nobody should come for me telling me that they want to kill us all with coronavirus by making the vaccine. Please, not today. Please, not today. So with that, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for sitting down and watching me just talk on through and through about how I feel in this situation. Thank you so much for watching my video. Do have a lovely day. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and share this video with somebody that you think might need it or might need to hear some encouraging words or will understand where I'm coming from. And until next time, guys, see you. Bye.